Hey guys, welcome back to Fibers in the Wind. If you are new to my channel, I create all kinds of crochet and fiber art related videos. So if you like that kind of thing, stick around, watch this video. Don't forget to like the video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make cute little hair scrunchies, and we're going to be using this Lily's Sugar and Cream cotton yarn. You can also use a basic acrylic yarn. I just purchased this a while back at the Dollar Tree. They had it there. So either one will work. You're going to need a H5mm crochet hook. You're going to need scissors. You're going to need a needle. And you're going to need a hair tie for this tutorial. So this is just a basic simple tutorial. So if you'd like to learn how to make a hair scrunchie, stay tuned and finish watching this video. Okay, I've got my hair tie, my hook, my yarn. I just want to say that if you're having difficulty with this first portion of the video, it is a little bit tricky. So you're going to stick your hook inside your hair tie, wrap your yarn around your hook with the tail facing away from you, leaving a generous tail, pull it through to the other side of the hair tie, holding it down with your finger, taking your working yarn, wrapping it around your yarn, pulling it through, and then also making sure that you're chaining one in addition. And then what you're going to do is I take my tail out of it and then I just pull tight. So I have my tail, I have my working yarn, pulled the tail tightly. Now what I'm going to do is crochet over the tail. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our yarn. So this round is going to be a little bit difficult because you're working with an open circle. So you're going to want to find whatever position for holding your hair tie is most comfortable. And what you're going to do is you're just going to grab the yarn and you're going to make single crochets going all the way around the hair tie. And you may struggle at first with tension because again you are working around a big circle. So whatever works for you for grabbing your hair tie to make the tension decent, just do that. So basically you're just going to work single crochets going all the way around your circle until you get to the end. Now you want to make sure it fills the entire circle, but my tip is to make sure that they can lay flat nice and evenly. See, these lay flat nice and evenly. You don't want there to be so much on there that they're all bunched up like this. You do not want that at all. So you want them all to be evenly spaced, but you want it to cover your entire hair tie. So once you've done that, meet me back and we'll discuss what to do next. So I am back, and I did just want to point out that you can push them together and scoot them closer to make more room for more stitches on there. However, don't push them together so much so that they bunch up. So just fill it up until you feel like they're evenly spaced and you feel like there's enough on there. And then when you do feel like there's enough on there, see, like mine, I was just thinking I could probably put a couple more because see how they're not super bunched up? So I could probably put a couple more on there. So I actually am going to do another one. So again, find the grip that you like best because it's hard to get good tension when you're doing this. So I got one more on and then maybe even an additional one. An additional last one. Okay, so I've done mine and there's a bunch on there as you can see, but they're not too bunched up. So now what we're going to do is we are just going to slip stitch to the very first single crochet that we've made and chain one. So now what we're going to do is each single crochet going all the way around is going to get 2 single crochets. So we're going to work into each single crochet and they're going to get 2. And it doesn't matter how many you have on there as long as there's not so many that it's bunching up. So each single crochet that you just made is going to get 2. So the first one gets 2, and then all the remaining after that gets 2. So that one has 2, except it's kind of hard to get the tension just right on this. So this one gets 2. This next one, whoops, bumped the camera. This one gets 2. And each of the stitches going all the way around are going to get 2. So do that, and then I'll meet you back when we're done. Okay, so we are finished with this first round of increases, and you're probably going to notice that it's going to want to curl up and be a little ruffly, and that's precisely what we want. And the reason why it's actually doing that is because you worked one increase into each stitch, and you worked too many increases. And so what it does is it curls up, and this is actually what we want. So now what we're going to do is we're going to skip this right here because that's actually the slip stitch, and we're going to slip stitch to join to the very first single crochet like we do in each round. Slip stitch to join, and now we're going to chain 1. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to work 2 single crochets into the first stitch, and then again we're just going to repeat that round, working 2 single crochets into every stitch, going all the way around. So we are going to repeat the last round again in this round. So I am going to repeat the last round again by working 2 single crochets into each stitch all the way around until we get to the end, and then when we're done I'll meet you back and we'll talk about what to do next. Okay, so I've finished, and this is what we are working with and what it's looking like, and it's curling up a lot. So I worked my last stitch. Don't work in here because that's the slip. You're going to work into your first stitch, and you're just going to work a slip stitch, chain 1, and again you're just going to repeat this process going all the way around for a third round. So I'm just going to work a few stitches with you on camera. So the first stitch always gets 2, and every single stitch all the way around for this round is also going to get 2. So you're just going to repeat the last 2 rounds that you did for this round. So I'll meet you back when we've worked 2 single crochets into each stitch, and we will see what it's looking like and show you what to do next. So just keep doing that all the way around, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so this is kind of the mess that we're working with, but it's precisely what we want. So I am just going to work my last final 2 single crochets into this last stitch of the round. And then I'm going to make a slip stitch into the first stitch of the next round, work a chain of 1, and then go back into that same space and work another slip stitch. And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to go into every single stitch all the way around and just work 1 slip stitch. And then when we're done working 1 slip stitch into each stitch, I'm just going to show you how to weave in your ends. And then when we're done weaving in our ends, you get to see the final product and what it's looking like. So do that, and then I'll meet you back when we're done to finish this project. Okay, so I have finished doing 1 slip stitch into every single stitch all the way around for the end of the row, and so now I'm just going to show you how we're going to finish this. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the first stitch of the round. It's going to be hard to kind of jam it in, but we're going to want to just jam it in there. It's going to be a little difficult. And then you're just going to work 1 slip stitch to join, if I can even get mine to go through. 1 slip stitch to join. Then you're going to pull up your loop, and I just want to show you what we're working with, because this is really a nice hair scrunchie. And it's really frilly and curly, and it's really nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and what we're going to do is we're just going to cut a tail. Not too big of a tail, but you do want to do a kind of a nice tail. And we are just going to pull the loop through, tighten the loop, and you're just going to put a needle on the end of that tail and weave it in any weaving in method that you like. There is no particular way, just whatever method you like to do. Okay, so I've got everything in. I've got the needle on my tail, and I'm just gonna put it through the stitch here, pull it over to the back, and then I'm just gonna weave it in. Now you can weave it in any way that you like. There's no special way that you do it. Just make sure that when you are doing it, that you are going in all kinds of different directions. That way it does not come out. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to go up on one of these loops. So I'm just going to go in the upward direction just to make sure that things are good and nice and tight. And then I'm going to cut off the tail. And then, if you remember, we partially crocheted over this strand. I actually took some of that out because I did not want it to be crocheted all the way over. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to crochet it like this through some of these loops. Or I'm sorry, not crochet. I'm going to stick it through some of these loops. And then weave it in to some of these loops right here. Now, my apologies if you can't really see that. So you're just going to weave it in. Just like that. Should be good because you've already partially crocheted over it. Now you just keep weaving it in until it's woven in just the amount that you like. I'm just going to cut it here just for the sake of time. Okay, so now we're just going to move our tools over, and this is what you're working with. So I'm just going to flip the camera over and kind of show you guys. So we are officially done making our wonderful hair scrunchie, and I just wanted to show you that it actually doubles as a really cute and funky kind of a bracelet, I guess, if you want to call it that. Kind of an 80s themed bracelet. So they're really, really fun, and I just kind of wanted to show you what it looks like in my hair. So I'm going to scoot back as we do this so that you get a better picture. And I'm going to put up my hair. It's a little bit difficult because my hair is so thick and I don't have a brush with me. So we're just going to quickly try and put it up in kind of a high-ish pony so you guys can see what your hair might look like in a scrunchie like this. Now, I have not brushed my hair doing this, so it's going to be a little bit weird, but we want it to be kind of higher up so you guys can more formally see it. Okay, so pardon my messy hair. So you're just going to wrap your hair up in it the same way you would a regular hair tie. It's just a little tight here at the end. Then you're just going to pull all your hair through. My hair is really thick. And look. You have this really stylish, cute, it would look cuter if my hair was brushed, but you have this really stylish, cute hair scrunchie. And they're really fun and easy to make. So you can make them and wear them as bracelets, or you can wear them as hair scrunchies, or sometimes it's good to have a hair scrunchie on your wrist, just in case you want to put up your hair later on in the day, but is also doubling as a cute little bracelet as well. You can use different yarns, different colors. I just use this cotton yarn. So yeah, also I wanted to show that it just comes out of your hair super, super easy as well. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for learning how to make this cute little hair scrunchie with me. If you like these kind of videos, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've ever made hair scrunchies before, and let me know what other kinds of videos you would like me to make. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications. That way you'll get notified every time I upload a video. And if you're new here to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.